In this video, we're reviewing the account of an F2P free-to-play player, DeBuDDi, after 1 year of playing the game, Haikyu Touch the Dream. As you know, to get a lot of wings, the in-game currency, and materials, we need to log into the game diligently, complete the limited time events, and exchange wings for items in those limited events every day, if applicable. I have been playing since the game Haikyu Touch the Dream was first released. This account has experienced both lucky and unlucky pulls when summoning on the limited banners. Gacha history. When the game was released on the SEA server, I only spent about 15k wings early on. After that, I started saving up until the uniform banner. On the uniform limited banner, I was aiming for uniform Kuro and Kageyama. When the banner came out, I only ended up getting uniform Genma and Kogane. From the random tickets, I got Hinata. I was a bit disappointed not to get the players I wanted, but it was good to get Hinata. I spent 60k wings on this limited uniform banner, getting only 3 limited characters. I spent a lot of wings early on when this limited banner first appeared. From there, I started saving again until the limited Cultural Festival banner appeared. Here, I pulled for Cultural Festival Atsumu and Korai. On the limited Cultural Festival Atsumu banner, I was unlucky again. I spent 60k wings to get him. However, when pulling on the Cultural Festival Korai banner, I got him in just one multi-pull. So for these 3 limited characters, I had already spent about 123k wings, along with some platinum tickets. You can get a sense of the luck, or lack thereof, if your account is similar to mine. After having to pull 200 times or spend 120k wings on the previous 2 banners, I continued saving wings until the limited Xmas banner. I planned to pull for 3 characters on this banner. Honestly, there were 5 Xmas banners I wanted to pull for, including Noya and Kita, but I was less interested in pulling for them. Before the Xmas banner, I also wanted to pull for Summer Festival Kageyama, but because I had few wings, I skipped him, even though he has 2 passives, and focused on pulling for the 3 limited Xmas characters, Oigawa, Hirugami, and Bokuto. On this limited Xmas banner, I spent 54k wings and some platinum tickets. I got Xmas Oigawa on the 40th pull, 4 multi-pulls, Hirugami on the 70th pull, and Bokuto also on the 70th pull, 7 multi-pulls. I'd say I was quite lucky on this Xmas banner because I only spent 54k wings for 3 limited characters, compared to the 120k wings I spent on the previous 2 banners, Cultural Festival and Uniform. Therefore, it can be concluded that if your account is currently lucky, you can get the limited players in under 100 pulls or 30k wings. This is with the understanding that you have enough wings to pull on the desired limited banner. The average F2P player saves up wings until the banner they want appears. After the Xmas banner, I pulled on the limited New Year Ushijima banner. I was quite lucky again, getting him on the 20th pull, 2 multi-pulls, so I didn't spend too many of my wings. I originally wanted to pull for New Year Inaoka too, but I had few wings, so I started saving again until the Orchestra banner. This was because near the game's first anniversary banner, there were several players I wanted to pull for, such as Orchestra Genma, Survival Korai, Survival Suna, RPG Daichi, and Street Kawanishi. When the Orchestra banner appeared, I pulled for Genma. Unfortunately, I had to pull 200 times, reaching the maximum pity to get just 1 Orchestra Genma, spending total of 60k wings. So for banners featuring Genma, I've been unlucky twice, spending up to 60k wings each time. To this day, I have never been lucky on a Genma banner. After the Orchestra banner, I pulled on the Survival Suna and Survival Korai banners. Here, I also spent 60k wings for Survival Suna, and I got Korai on the 90th pull, 27k wings. I initially wanted to pull for Korai up to the maximum pity, but since Suna was the one I was aiming for and I had to pull 200 times for him, I stopped pulling for Korai once I got him. After the Survival banner, the banner I was waiting for finally arrived, the limited RPG banner. I pulled for RPG Daichi because I wanted a 2-turn defense type buff. On the RPG banner, I got Daichi on the 100th pull, 10 multi-pulls, which cost 30k wings. This is including the platinum tickets I had. So you can consider the platinum tickets as free pulls. This is the same as the previous limited banners. As an F2P player, you don't have to spend all your wings because we get 10 free platinum tickets with every limited event. You only need to exchange the limited silver coins for the materials you need, and then you'll get an achievement. If you reach 275k points, you can get a level or skill reset. I forget which one it is. After the RPG banner, I pulled on the limited back alley or street banner. I pulled for Kawanishi and was unlucky again, having to get him on the 100th pull, meaning another 30k wings were gone. On the Fireworks banner, I pulled for Fireworks Gorai and the Aoi. Here I had to pull 280 times, or nearly 300 times, to get both players. That cost about 84k wings. This is almost as much as the Uniform and Cultural Festival banners. I was a bit sad to lose 84k wings for these two players, since I was hoping to only spend around 60k wings. The reality is that I nearly lost up to 60k wings for just one of the banners. If the Burger banner comes out, I might pull for Burger Gorai. If it's not the Burger banner, I'll probably skip it. Summary of wings spent. If we list them in order from the game's initial release, I spent approximately 15k, initial release, 60k, uniform banner, 63k, cultural festival banner, 54k, Xmas banner, 6k, New Year banner, 60k, orchestra banner, 87k, survival banner, 30k, RPG banner, 30k, back alley or street banner, and 84k, fireworks banner. The total amount I have spent is 489k wings. If you were to save up or create a dummy account from the start of Haikyuu Touch the Dream release, you could probably have around 600k to 700k wings without pulling on any limited banners for a year. It's easy to see that Haikyuu Touch the Dream is quite F2P friendly. However, there are often unwanted bugs and some in-game descriptions are missing, so it has its pros and cons. Many people quit because of some unpatched bugs. This is similar to the Japanese version of Haikyuu Touch the Dream, where some bugs like the legendary Tsukishima one were never fixed or perhaps cannot be fixed. Some people who are new to the game don't know that the English version of Haikyuu Touch the Dream has been released, because it's only in the SEA region, not fully on a global server. Additionally, some banner orderings do not follow the Korean or Japanese server order, so while it's not 100% the same, this greatly helps SEA server players anticipate which banners will be released in the future. My honest review is that Haikyuu Touch the Dream is fun and relaxing, and anyone who likes the Haikyuu anime should try it. The downsides are the bugs, some missing events, and the game's fan page being a bit outdated. That's all. That's probably all for this video. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. You can also join the Discord group or see tutorials on the website DeBuDDi.github.io. Thank you and see you in the next video. See you again.
Por ver, nos vemos en los próximos videos. No olvides los subs, dale me gusta y deja un comentario.